Yo. We are back on a special Tuesday evening Hot Tag Radio podcast. I'm your host, Clifton McCoy. I'm here with my co-host, Ooh, and our special WrestleMania correspondent, Mr. Philly legend, Brian McKay. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing today?
Good, bro. Good. How about you?
Man, I can't complain, man. I had a great Sunday night too, and a great Monday, man. I can't complain at all.
I hear that.
I had to send this out real quick, fellas. I'm sorry. All right, got to send the show out real quick, but what's good, fellas?
What's good, bro?
Hey, this ain't coffee.
This ain't coffee.
This ain't coffee right now. This ain't coffee. This ain't Sunday morning. I like the primetime vibes, man. I like the primetime vibes, man. Man, we might have to make the switch, Cliff.
We vibrant. We vibrant in the afternoon.
It's a vibrant thing, yeah.
Right, exactly. Yo, man, we had it was a great WrestleMania, dog.
Great weekend.
That's why we on today, because we got to speak on night 2, man. See how everybody like it, man. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
I'm sending out this thing out too. So should we start it right now? Ain't nobody on yet. So anyway, let's go.
They can watch it back.
Yeah, for sure.
Watch it back, man. But listen, like before, off air, I was asking the Philly legend. He went to Raw after Mania too, y'all. So I was asking the Philly legend how the crowd was, and man, I ain't asked you about night 2 yet. Tell me about night 2, man.
So night two, crowd was hotter than night 1 because the weather was better. You know what I'm saying? So like, it wasn't as cold. You had less people going like this, and like
right.
More, like I think if you look at even the matches, like. I think the matches told a better story night 1, but the matches flowed better overall night 2 because again it wasn't as cold. At least that's the way I took it.
You could know it beamed on the screen. You could tell, especially in the crowd, because night 1 be like that's why people like night 1 wasn't lit like it should be. Yeah, because the crowd wasn't into it. It was too cold. It got lit at the end because the Rock was out there. You know,
1000%, man, 1000%. And it wound up just being a really good night. Weather was perfect. I think the wrestlers was cool with the weather. I saw people sweating. Actually,
they're sweating this time.
Crowd was hot, man. Crowd was hot, and even more so yesterday night. So,
man, I had fun. This is probably. I thought last year WrestleMania was good, but this year it took the cake, man. It's probably my top 2 or 3 WrestleManias of all time, man. What y'all think? What does this WrestleMania ranks in y'all list?
I got a different view, but I'll let Oob go and then I'll follow up.
Yeah, you was there, so it's probably top. Listen, it's WrestleMania 17 was special, completely special.
Yep.
And the story that told.
Hold on right quick. Ooh. We're supposed to have another host, Prestige. We only allowed to have 3 guests on the show. That was my bad. Next time we're gonna have this Sunday coming up in our next live podcast. We're gonna have Prestige on our live, and we're gonna ask him what he thinks about this WrestleMania and how he feel about this week's news and stuff like that. So Prestige will be on next Sunday. This Sunday coming up.
We got you, man. We're gonna upgrade. 17 was special. And the story it told, The Rock and Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? This one, man, this one was special. Very special. And I feel like it's neck and neck with 17 to me, man. It's top 2. I'm putting it top 2. And I'm looking at night 1 and night 2 in this totality, in both, like at the top and bottom. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm glad you mentioned that. I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to say, right, like, I think a lot of the commentary that we got in the group, everybody like, oh, y'all crazy talk about the top three because I think they were looking at each show as its own standalone WrestleMania event,
Right.
as opposed to what you just said, the totality of it, right? In my opinion, the best single WrestleMania ever is WrestleMania 17. It was the culmination of the Rock and Stone Cold story, right? And
Right.
then all of the other, storylines that came out of WrestleMania 17 that set up the future of the entirety of the business, right?
Right.
You had that happen over a 2-day period with multiple different matches that took place.
Right.
The Cocoa Butter Connection or whatever the girls' names are, like that you got 3 that's going to wind up branching out to his own other stories.
Right.
The Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso thing still got tons of different layers. Just everything that came out of this weekend. It's my top 2, man. And it's in my top 2 because I'm looking at it, as Oop said, as one event, right? I think WrestleMania 17 stands above a bit higher, slightly, just because it was a singular 3.5-hour show, whereas this was 8 hours of content, so to speak. Right. But like anybody that, and I started watching once I got home. If you're looking at the entirety of that weekend, like phenomenal, just absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Like as a wrestling fan, what couldn't you not enjoy?
Right.
It was literally something for everybody. And even the casuals. Even something for the casuals. So I just think overall it's up there.
It got a lot of casuals back involved. Like I said, my wife is
great example.
Fully invested now. Like wearing wrestling t-shirts to work. Saying, hey, like I gotta let her know I work Saturday. We can't go to we can't do SmackDown Friday. You know what I'm saying? So I might just say, fuck it, man. Just be tired at work, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even want to let her down. So
even my wife, she was interested. She's not really a wrestling fan. All she do watches for the Jimmy and Jay and the Rock and Roman Reigns.
They're the same.
She even got interested just a little bit. She even got interested a little bit, so especially at the end. But
they told a beautiful story. They told a story that the casuals can latch on to, and they got the larger than life characters that the casuals can latch on to. And
I haven't got invested in a WrestleMania story ever since. Not too maybe too thick with it, like this one. Ever since the HBK versus Undertaker storyline, I haven't been invested like I had with this Cody and Rock and Roman storyline, man. The Bloodline storyline. I never was invested in the story that much since that HBK Rock. HBK and Undertaker. It was just good, man. The emotion of night 2 took the whole cake up,
Hey, I was thinking about this, Cliff, right? Oops said I just always hate when he be like on this Oops and stuff, right? Oops said 2 years ago, like, yo, just let this thing play out, man. It might take a year, it might take 2 years. This was a 2.5-year story that culminated yesterday. And then we still have all of these other storylines that's going to come out of that.
Exactly. Yeah. More stories.
Sub stories and layers and but look at the people that was elevated during the story.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said earlier, like this WrestleMania is branching off with the talent. You know what I'm saying? Except for something. I got a bone to pick with Jey Uso. But the storyline layers that they have for these matches. And we're gonna talk about it, but the Raw after Mania, it wasn't like, all right, we're gonna do surprises. No, we setting up the whole year. Now, Cliff and Brian, the reason those storylines is good, like you said, man, they years. That Shawn Michaels Undertaker match was a year build for wrestling between 25 and 26. But it goes back to they doing the first Hell in a Cell together. You know what I'm saying? It goes back to the old rivalry.
Right.
You know, Shawn Michaels was the match against Undertaker when Kane debuted. So they had history. In that year build between 25 and 26, they can do that now. We got to let them cook. Let them cook, man.
Let them cook.
Crock pot is the best meal sometimes. Put it on low.
Yeah, you weren't wrong there, ooh.
Yeah.
I remember I was like, yo, I'm like, this John, I don't know about this. And you like, yo, like, you just like, they're building this long-term situation. Let them do what they're going to do.
Right.
And here we are. So many dudes have been elevated. I know you got a beat to pick with Jey Uso. Jey Uso a main eventer, bro.
He is.
He's a main eventer.
He sure is.
The crowd responds to him.
He is.
You know, Jimmy can go and do some mid-card programs by himself now because everybody like this dude is just nuts.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Cody's a super duper star. You still got Roman. In the midst of that, right? You still have like, you gotta think about it, like LA Knight. Yeah, LA Knight. Gunther is now a main eventer. Like Sammy,
Chad Gable.
Chad Gable.
That about to turn heel, Chad Gable.
Oh yeah, for sure. He got to.
You're right.
So let's move on and go start the show right now, man. We're gonna go with a little bit of AEW news as of yesterday. Matt Hardy is a free agent.
Reunion.
He decided not to re-sign with AEW.
That's a shocker.
News is that he doesn't know what he want to do as of yet.
You don't, man. You don't, huh?
Go home.
He was spotted at a Raw last
sure was.
So where do you think is the future of Matt Hardy? And do you think the Hardy brothers will reunite in WWE when Jeff Hardy contract over with? Do you think they got one more run in them?
No,
because they look horrible in AEW. I'm not gonna lie about that.
I don't know if the machine that is WWE with who they have backing them now would allow Jeff Hardy another run. Matt is different.
True.
I don't know if Jeff would be allowed another run just because of the uncertainty with him and the negative press that will come with him.
I feel that. I honestly feel you're right. You know, I ain't even trying to sound corporate, but yeah, man, no, we're not going to bring him back because you had too many chances and kept messing up. I see them bringing somebody like Matt Riddle back because, you know, they brought Eddie Guerrero back after Eddie Guerrero had some drug problems. You know, he got fired and he came back and had a nice little run, you know, and Matt Riddle is trying to get clean. But no, Jeff had too many instances where he was just like, fuck it, man, blah, 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 blah. And the last time I feel like he faked that one to get fired, bro. I feel like it was some mystique around that last situation when he got fired at that little house show. Him faking it just so he can get fired, whatever. Matt Hardy, I can see him back in a producer capacity somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But on screen occasionally, they don't have no need for him. They have no need for Matt Hardy. None.
See, I think they do have a room for Jeff and Matt Hardy brothers again. The reason why I think they can do something like the Dudley Boys did when they did their last run in WWE. They can help put over the Usos. Basically, they legitimize the Usos.
They can still move their hips and knees.
That's exactly.
Yeah, the Hardys too. It's a tag team, though. You know, so
man.
Neither one can move.
This is not AEW. This is not AEW though. This is not AEW. They don't have to fly around like they used to.
But they were. That's what I'm saying. Jeff wasn't necessarily a good.
That's all Jeff got.
That's all he got.
Jeff Hardy last run in WWE was okay. His feud with Drew McIntyre was pretty. It was okay. His last feud with Sheamus was good.
The feud with Randy Orton was brilliant. The last, what was that though? 2014?
This is 10 years ago.
20, yeah, that was 2016. When was that?
With Drew McIntyre? That was 2019.
Okay, even 5-6 years ago.
Yeah, okay. I know that the Randy Orton when he ripped his ear out he started twisting his ear with the wrench and everything.
I thought that was so good.
What year was that?
That was 2018.
2018, 2019.
So okay, that was cool. I just feel like right now, Cliff,
I think they could have one more run in the WWE. They don't have to put too much work. Put them on a part-time schedule. They don't have to do too much, and they could put over these young tag teams like a
WrestleMania.
One of those young tag teams they got, man. They can put them over.
Well, you got A-Town Down Under. You got Pretty Deadly. You got
Pretty Deadly. They could
SmackDown got all the
a win over the Hardy Brothers. A win over the Hardy Brothers will boost.
But see,
any of those young tag teams up.
Do you want to put them in the mix right now or in WWE? Like, how are we gonna find room for these dudes? They crying about not being able to get on AEW TV. How we gonna? I mean, I guess you got 2 tag divisions now again, and you can.
That's why Triple H is so good. They didn't know what to do with AEW. Did not know what to do with the Hardy Brothers. You see how they was doing them. They didn't know what to do with them, man.
They don't know what to do with Sasha Banks.
Exactly. So over in WWE, put them on a part-time schedule. Have them put over a Los Lotharios, Pretty Deadly. One of these young tag teams that have them.
The thing is, they would have to be squashed every time. They would have to be squashed because it's like they can't move. Cliff, like it's like all of us in the ring.
I know,
it's like us in the ring. Like
all they had to do is tell a story. All they had to do is tell a story, though.
You can. All right, would you be cool with them going to NXT and helping some of those young teams?
Yeah, they can help with NXT team.
Okay, would they be cool with say, "Hey, we got a spot for you at NXT"? Would they be cool with that? No, they would not.
Why?
If Jeff comes back right now, he still feels like he at least a mid-level star.
Exactly.
And Matt Hardy don't want to be treated like he. I feel like Matt Hardy could be a good producer.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Matt Hardy could definitely produce. Yeah,
he got enough knowledge of the business, creative enough that he could be back there and assist in that capacity. Yeah. I don't see them ever lacing up tights or boots in a WWE ring again.
I don't see Jeff Hardy as a good producer.
Not.
Yeah, I could definitely see Matt Hardy, and that producer team they got right now, as y'all can see, shit, they really getting to it. But I think Matt Hardy can help in a limited. Hey, I'm back. Like he did that on sort of at Raw shit on. They be doing that on purpose, man. They be doing that on purpose. Hey, Keith Lee be back in a few weeks. Keith Lee about to get fired.
Keith Lee was spotted at the
yeah, on purpose. Come on, man.
On the Hall of Fame, right on camera.
You don't think this dude did see CM Punk with a fucking WWE production team right there? You didn't think he's seen that? Come on, man. He want to get fired.
Bunch of AEW guys was in the city.
Oh yeah, even Tony.
What I tell you every Tony. What I tell you
even Tony.
What I tell you every year. They see that stadium. They see that. You know, Ricky Starks saw Cody. Man,
yeah, we saw Ricky Starks on Market Street.
Ricky Starks went crazy when Cody won.
Come on, but he saw Cody like, man, I need this. I need to be here. And everybody like, dog, I want to. Everybody left because of Vince. I want to work for Triple H.
That's value. That statement has extreme value because it literally is what he said on Saturday. It's the start of a new era, and even though he's been doing this, it's his show now.
100% now. 100% now.
100% his vision. How it goes, positively or negatively, will be all on him. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
well, let's move on, man. We'll see in a few months if Matt Hardy will go come up back to
come back home. Put boys.
Come back home to the WWE.
Cliff lobbying. He lobbying for
Cliff wants to see this boy break his back, man. Like,
right. Dog.
So
Oh.
Friday night during the Hall of Fame, a Miss Stephanie McMahon Lecvec was spotted near Triple H. And on Sunday, on night 2, she opened up WrestleMania, welcoming the crowd. Stephanie McMahon is officially back with the WWE. In what capacity? We don't know yet. What do you think her value with WWE is right now at this moment? And what do you think she's going to be doing in the back office of WWE right now?
She did a lot of positive work with the women's division, man.
Yeah.
And I think with so many women in NXT now, all of these hot superstar ready. I won't say level, superstar ready women. I think put her fully back into that, and you got her completely rebuilding and revamping that division as well. And like y'all said, we need that mid-card belt for them.
Oh, I think it's really coming.
Yeah, especially now with the women's North American title, NXT. But I think Steph is about to really, really, really put emphasis on that women's division. I see another pay-per-view, but I really see her just being the McMahon there. You know what I'm saying? Because I listen, you know, it's still Vince's baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's a family legacy. And when I seen her come out, I seen her at the Hall of Fame with the ECW hat. I was like, that's my baby. You know what I'm saying? Because we grew up with Steph.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But her now, it's a McMahon in place again. You know what I'm saying? And hey, the right one won too, I guess. Because Shane, I don't know what Shane gonna do, but definitely had a better mind for the business than Shane did.
It just didn't seem right without a McMahon.
You got it. Yeah.
You know,
you had to have one. You had to have one, and she's the right one to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And
even though Triple H is legally a McMahon anyway, but you know,
yeah, he a McMahon, but you know, and just the name. I fully expect Shane to be back too in some capacity. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he was back last year.
Yeah, for 15 seconds, and then he tore his shit up. And like I said, like the women's division now, they got superstar level women. They have more. What they have back in the day,
they got way more than
maybe two
right.
At the time. You know, so you have a good division, but you have like China and Trish Stratus and Lita at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But now you got Bianca, Jade, Charlotte, Becky, Rhea. Like you have a
Tiffany Stratton.
Now you got these up and coming women. You got high level superstars like Naomi. This. Stephanie, definitely about to put something together.
Yeah.
We'll see in the upcoming weeks. We'll know her role within the backstage in WWE, and maybe she'll be an on-screen role for the women's division.
I don't want to listen. Real quick, Cliff. I don't want her on screen. I don't want her on screen. No.
Neither do I. I completely agree.
No, not on screen.
I think it would be like if she could play that Triple H role for the women, just every so often, just hype up
right.
Perfect.
Right.
Or maybe she could help with creative with the women.
She on point with that. She gonna be definitely involved with that. And like Brian said, occasionally like Triple H, I'm making a big announcement or this and this just to get a women's match a little bit more prestige or whatever. But on screen, like every week, man, Nick Aldis and Adam Pearce doing a great job.
Great job.
Yeah. Nick Aldis was perfect for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, since Stephanie McMahon is continuing the McMahon legacy, it's another legacy that's being continued with another bloodline member, and Jacob Fatu, who is rumored to be signed with the WWE as a couple of days ago. So, Jacob Fatu is a former MLW world champion. He is highly touted in the independent wrestling industry. He would have been in WWE a long time ago, but he had legal issues that he had to get situated that kept him away from WWE. But right now, he is all cleared of his legal issues, and now he is rumored because it hasn't been verified yet to be signed with WWE. Um, what do you think his impact will be with WWE? Will he join the bloodline? Will he continue the story with Roman Reigns and everything? Will he fight the Rock? What is his situation right now?
I mean, you can't not have a bloodline member in your company and they not be a part of the story.
Right.
The thing is, it's like I would love it was a situation where he was backing up Jay because Jay ain't got nobody else in the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that would be like a dope way to play that, but he's going to be implanted into that story some way, somehow. He's too much of a budding star to not.
I think it's a bloodline civil war coming. And it could be something like Solo steps up in Roman's absence, like Triple H did when Shawn Michaels left the company when he lost to Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Triple H say, "Hey, I don't need him. I'm forming my own group or whatever." And then Solo brings out Jacob and Tama Tonga, who signed last month.
Yeah.
So I think a bloodline civil war is coming, or maybe the Rock controls it, but they're signing to join the bloodline and join the story and be involved with somebody somehow, some way. Now, whether Jimmy steps up and takes over the leadership role, but I doubt it because he's just been more of a goofy comedic character, and he's been jobbing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Does Jay want the title of Tribal Chief? Does he get back in the storyline? Jay needs to learn how to wrestle, y'all.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to say. You're like, you watch his match, bro can't wrestle.
Somebody said it best. He got 5 moves.
5 moves. He wrestled like he wrestled like he made a hot tag and he's coming in and doing his move set. That's how he wrestled.
He's not a storyteller.
He got to get in the performance center and develop some moves. Put some submissions in your shit, bro. Get some mat right. Get something in there because, bro, the match was. You go back and watch it, Cliff. It's all right. They don't have any moves or ring psychology at all.
No storytelling.
No storytelling. They got great stories. They were great in tag matches. Man, Jay's single matches is trash.
This is the thing so crazy, right? If he was this big, bulky, like ripped up type of dude, those 5 moves or whatever probably would work. Right. Because he's a powerhouse wrestler. But like to have the crowd behind you like that, and you're going to need to be able to have this ring psychology, tell a story in the ring. Yeah. He don't have a move set. Me personally, we talked about it the other day. He didn't need to win. Jimmy needed that more than Jay did.
I think Jimmy did. You're right.
Jimmy needed that win more than Jay did. But like, I also understand why Jay won too. It's like to continue that push. He can't wrestle. I knew that's where he was going.
I agree.
Bro, can't wrestle. He can't.
You get how many super kicks you could do in a match? You know what I'm saying? Super kick,
spear.
Last night, 4 super kicks and a spear, 2 spears.
Did I say the 4 S's? Those the 4 S words was the spear, the splash, the super kick. What else? What else is it? The Samoan drop.
Samoan drop.
The slap. All his moves start with an S. They just bro, like do some submissions. You know what I'm saying? But get some shit in your arsenal to where boom, boom, boom. You got a submission move as a finisher. You know what I'm saying? Like, remember Cena? We was on Cena ass
for that.
And then he got the STF. He got a submission match to somebody, and then he added the STF to his arsenal, added a few more moves to the arsenal. You know what I'm saying? But Cena was on the same boat, bro. Like Jimmy, like you just said, Brian, bro, you got main event level heat with the crowd, bro. Everybody doing this when you come out. Everybody,
like,
and you get in the ring.
You tagging yourself, right?
You know what I'm saying? Man,
I need to get fired up.
It's like, and then he's always moving at 1,000 miles an hour too.
Man, like, bro.
I'll be honest, it's kind of hard to watch sometimes, depending on where his match is placed in a card.
Yeah,
because it's like, so for instance, in that match last night, what he does work because you got 3 other guys in there, a super worker with Drew. Ricochet is really good at selling. You know what I'm saying? So like all of that high velocity, short move stuff works.
Right.
There's 2 people. Like, I don't know if like I don't know who could bring him like to a good match. I don't know if AJ could bring him to a good match.
Gunther did.
Gunther did.
But because Gunther wrestles, I don't even know if it was good on JN though, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like the match was good, but the match was good because of Gunther. Gunther more or less dominated that match. You know what I'm saying? And Gunther has gotten really good at selling as well, right? So like Jay has to get dragged through good matches.
Right. And he's trash.
Them being singles wrestlers, you see it now.
You see that, man. And now hopefully this year he kind of grow. We got a question in the chat, guys.
Yeah, he was about to Uncle Howdy. Hold on, let me post it up again. Pyre Wrestling. He asked about the plans, the 3 options of Uncle Howdy. Do you think Uncle Howdy will go against Logan Paul, or Uncle Howdy versus will return with Alexa Bliss? And what's the second one?
Become the leader of the Final Testament.
I think Uncle Howdy it's most likely he'll probably return with Alexa Bliss.
I say Alexa Bliss too. I say that. Their whole act will be a tribute to Bray. The whole act will be a tribute to Bray. I see that.
I just hope it's not gonna be too outlandish because I would want to see I don't even know what his real name gonna be. Is it gonna be back to Bo Dallas or Bo Rotunda? I would like to see him actually on a human side, Uncle Howdy kind of type of way, because being the character like Uncle Howdy was with Bray Wyatt, I don't think it's gonna work in this era. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right now it's some realistic shit going on, man. That's all I have to say. You know what I'm saying? And if he can make it work, man, just don't be supernatural with it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Just don't be supernatural.
If he could go back to like the older beginnings of the Bray Wyatt
family,
character, family, you know, that would work. You know, I would like to see the cult thing going on. You know, but you know the monster type, you know, wearing these masks and stuff like that.
Not right now. Not right now.
So we go on to Night 2 of WrestleMania, man. I know we're a little late on the review, but hey, we got jobs. So
Wives and kids.
Jobs and kids.
I have any kids, but we got jobs. So look, night 2, Brian, you was there. Row seat, man. I saw you on TV. So I don't know. What was the experience? And it was a warmer climate. I know it was louder. What was your experience going into the stadium?
The thing's so crazy, right? Yeah, coming in on Sunday, it was a lot smoother getting into the building, right? Like
everybody learned from the day before.
Yeah, right. Like flowed so much better. You know what I'm saying? And in a moment, like Steph came out, crowd was on 100,000. You know what I'm saying? 100,000.
Okay.
Because of the weather being better, people had t-shirts on. They weren't in hoodies. Like everybody just was just enjoying what was happening like at that particular time. All of the matches, like I said, flowed better. I think the wrestlers appreciated the weather being better. Didn't need to wipe the ring down, didn't need to wipe the ropes down. When, like I said, Saturday night Rock's entrance, and then starting Sunday off with Cody. I'm sorry, not Cody. Seth's entrance, right? I hated the bull outfit.
Oh, hated yeah.
Outfit was stupid. As loud as they were on Saturday, they were 10 times as loud on Sunday. Ooh. His song, just hearing that live, fellas, like that's something else. And then that many people, and they just did not stop singing his song, man. Like it was crazy. It was crazy. The crowd was hot for Drew too. Like at certain point, I don't know if y'all heard like certain points during the match.
Yeah,
they were rooting for Drew.
Yeah. I heard it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like that was the start off to a really good night. You know what I'm saying? And as we continue to talk about like each match, I'll hop in on like how the crowd was and what that old feeling was like.
Right.
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. The first match of the day was Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins for the WWE World Championship. I thought this match started off banging, man, with Drew McIntyre with his finishing move at the beginning of the match.
Right,
I thought it was over. I was like, oh my God.
Right, like everybody was on their feet, dog. Like
I was like, whoa! I thought it was over. That's when my wife was like, "What happened?" Like, whoa!
And it was probably like that's great storytelling too, y'all. If you think about it, like, bro, this dude wrestled yesterday. I'm putting his ass away quick. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wrestling this dude, bro. I'm putting him up because every chance he got, he popped them. The Claymore, pop. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was. Man,
Drew did. This match was only 12 minutes.
It seemed longer. I'll be honest. It seemed so much longer. But that's storytelling right there. Like,
right. And it was crazy. And at the end of the match, Drew wins the World Championship, goes to the crowd and hugs his wife. Then he goes shooting towards Mr. CM Punk and starts to gloat in front of CM Punk's face. So CM Punk, you only could take so much. So CM Punk, he tripped Drew McIntyre up, took off his armbrist, hit him in the head with the witch card. Then all you hear is the music of Damian Priest running down the aisle with the briefcase, and he decides to cash it in on Drew McIntyre, hit him with the choke slam. Bam. 1, 2, 3. We have another new champion. What y'all feel about Damian Priest cashing it in and winning the championship? I know was like, I don't know about this.
Me and Ooh was on the same vibe on Saturday. I don't know if he's gonna cash in. Judgment Day over. Like, yo, again, Triple H's mind is insane because now with him cashing in and the manner in which he cashed in, you have all of these new potential opponents for him. He speaks very well. I think my biggest issue, and I think Oob too, is he a hothead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
He a hothead, but he speaks very well. He knows how to interact with the crowd. And having them as he called themselves the pillars, like him and Rhea as the pillars of like you now can do more with Judgment Day again. After we thought that shit was dead.
Yeah. And he got a top 3. He got a top 5 clothesline. I mean, choke slam in the business.
Yeah.
No, hear me out, y'all.
Brandon had a good comment right here. He said Drew contract is actually over. Do you think this has to do with Drew McIntyre contract being up and they haven't re-signed him as of yet?
I think he's silently resigned, though. I think if it's over, they probably got him signed through the summer because they got him going full throttle with Punk.
Yeah. And Punk still ain't ready. Like he still needs
Right.
another month or so. Like
Right.
So where Drew gonna go, y'all? Like I listen. Like I said, if Tony want to give him $10 million a year, Tony can give him $10 million a year. He can go over there. But why would you want to go to AEW right now?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to sign and just take a few months off, I get that. You know what I'm saying? Say I want to sign and have a lighter schedule. But I think Drew signed, man. I think Drew signed. I think he signed with, if his rumors is true, I want to say Ryan Satin said this, he signed with some creative power. You know, right now, him and CM Punk is the biggest match in wrestling. It's shaping up to be. So, outside of Rock and Cody, I hope he resigned. Let me say that. I hope he resigned. But I don't know about Damian Priest cashing in. I don't know, man. Let Drew at least walk in the Raw with the motherfucker. I know y'all want a big crazy moment, man, but I just don't see it, man. I don't see it, man.
Like Prez made a point, got a good point. I'm sorry, Cliff. He's like, they had to pull the trigger so that it wouldn't be a waste to lose credibility.
Yeah.
I see that. I feel that.
It definitely got a little bit to do with, but like, you create another layer to the story with this. Because now, like last night, right? He's like, oh, you're going to be a transitional champion.
Right.
He legit was a transitional champion.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, these layers and these levels that's keep being made, you know, like every week is crazy.
I like it. I like it because you create another main event star.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Drew is the main eventer.
Yep.
You can't go any more higher with Drew. Why not create another one? Just like Paul Heyman said the other night. He is creating main event stars on top of main event stars. So now you have another one in Damian Priest.
You're looking like 07, 08.
Yes.
Right.
Exactly. You know great time in wrestling.
Yeah, you're looking like that main event scene with Kurt Angle.
10 deep.
Ken.
Yeah.
10 deep.
10 deep. And then they ushered in the next set of main eventers. Because remember, after The Rock left, it was Brock, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit. Those types. So this is what's going to happen, guys. This is what's happening. Triple H is, you know. So I do trust the process, H. I trust the process, baby. But I felt Drew deserved better than that. I did. I truly do.
I agree. I agree as a fan. But I'm doing what you suggested, and trusting the process, right? Just because of like what we've seen, we have no reason to not believe in what these next few weeks, few months is going to look like.
Right.
SummerSlam might be the best SummerSlam that we've ever
I
seen. You dig what I'm saying?
I think you're right. Cause shit,
Like-
right now, the 2 rumor matches, shit, that's crazy.
You
And
can.
then I'll say this. Punk got his revenge, and you took Punk's WrestleMania away from him. You know what I'm saying? And you've been talking shit all month. You know what I'm saying? Look at my eyes, see what you see. Punk doesn't have a match in Philly. You know what I'm saying? He had the whole hickory dickory dock shit. So Punk getting his revenge and costing him the world title, dog. And all, man, you know what? That's definitely telling him that's definitely a blood feud. So
Yeah, for sure. My bad, Cliff.
I think Drew might win. What Prestige said, Drew might win his title back at Clash of the Castle.
Yeah, when Finn turns on Damian Priest.
You think that's gonna happen?
So let me ask y'all a question. I'm glad we right here on this platform. We talk about this now. What is the ideal reign of a heavyweight champion? Should the belt be always swapping, or do you have these year-long reigns, 4, 5, 6 months? What is perfect / what is ideal?
It
What we're looking at right now.
I think it depends on who has the belt and what's the story. What's the story involved with it? With Damian Priest, I think he is a transitional champion. So a 2 or 3 month reign, that would be suffice with him, until he get his, he get up more. You know what I'm saying? So
I say this: we gotta wait to the draft.
That's true.
I feel like I feel like they about to swap.
Bunch of people moving. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like Cody's coming to Raw.
Absolutely. Has to.
And I feel like Damian Priest is taking the world title. Huh?
You mean Cody is at Raw? You mean SmackDown?
Cody won the SmackDown title. He right now it's Cody on SmackDown.
No, he's still on Raw. He just has the SmackDown title until the draft.
Right. I'm just saying he's the undisputed champ on SmackDown.
On Raw.
That undisputed championship is coming to Raw, and the World Heavyweight Championship, whatever it's called.
Oh, that's going to yeah. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
I'm saying Roman Reigns is a SmackDown on the SmackDown roster, Cliff. He beat Roman Reigns. So Cody's really technically on the SmackDown roster as the SmackDown champion. And Damian Priest is Raw champion. But I feel like they about to take the WWE title and Cody, move him to Raw and move Damian Priest to SmackDown because you need headliner Cody for the Netflix move in September.
Exactly, because now you got to think of that at a business level, right? Business capacity.
Right.
You need Cody on Raw.
Mm-hmm.
He is your super baby face, baby kissing, representing the brand in every capacity with your signature show. You gotta have Cody on Raw. You can leave Roman on SmackDown because whenever Roman decides to show up, you had everybody there anyway because he was just a bigger star. You still have to grow Cody.
Right.
So let's go on to the second match of the night, and you had the Pride, which consists of Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits versus the Final Testament, Philadelphia Street Fight, and the special guest referee was Bully Ray.
Worst match
of the night. I had to
say. Worst match of the night. Crowd was into it though.
Yeah, but they had to put Bully. They had to add Bully Ray to get that ECW feel, that Philadelphia feel. You know what I'm saying? But they could have did without this match for real. They could have added another match from somewhere.
Anything else? Anyone else? Yeah. I think this was a highlighting of Tez again, just because of his work with his wife on that show.
Yeah.
I will say this though, like he's another guy that needs to learn how to wrestle to an extent. He's going to kill himself. He's so.
Who you talking about?
Tez.
Tez.
Bro almost flew first row, bro.
Yeah, like
bro,
that
shit was
like
crazy.
It's like
he got some hops.
His vert got to be like 50.
Yeah.
Like he should be in the dunk contest. Like his vert got to be exactly 3. Like he almost went over the barrier. Like
yeah, bro. He could clear that bitch if he wanted to.
Clear the top rope and like he like didn't even realize how far he was lunging himself.
He did.
Just crazy. Like he got to learn how to wrestle. That's another one.
Well, yeah, I think it's time to get Dawkins out of there. To Dawkins, to sit with the NXT.
They just need to break up. They need to break up, and I don't know, but I don't want to break up as of yet because I think they can have a good story between them, all three of them. They just need a story.
I think the story coming after WrestleMania. I think it was too really late to lock and engage in a story with them. You know what I'm saying? So they had a quick little feud with Karrion Kross. I feel like Triple H got to find something with Karrion Kross, man.
Yeah, I was just about to say that too because Karrion Kross
he could package 5 times. Like, it's a wrap, man. The crowd, like when I say the crowd was dead, they no reaction to them or AOP.
And I feel like Karrion Kross is killing AOP.
Yep.
And Paul Ellering, like,
no,
come on.
It's vice versa. AOP is killing Karrion Kross. Karrion Kross is carrying AOP, man.
What has Karrion Kross done well, Cliff? Like
he could talk on the mic. He could talk. That's what
gotta break up B. They gotta break up B.
When have he ever gotten reaction? Like we can talk all day long, this and that, da 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 da. People don't like him.
No,
he could talk though. You know, he could get some type of reaction. He's got to get put into in a better situation than he was.
Triple H loves this guy, Cliff.
Look what he did. Look what he did when he first got in NXT. He was getting in his reactions. He was getting everything in his reactions and stuff like that.
But what
when he got back to SmackDown, he got put in a situation with Roman Reigns that never came through. He got put in another situation that never got through.
He came up and beat
always
Drew.
Start and stop.
He came up and beat Drew.
Whipped Drew ass.
So he came up and had a good start, bro. It's just that
when
Adam Cole peeled that shit back on him.
He need a better story, man.
He got it. That's what I said. They got to do something with him, dog, to just make it drastically. Like I say, bring Dijak up and put him in with them.
Hey, AOP need to go back to NXT.
AOP don't fit with them.
AOP is terrible.
They're not good. Like, but what I'm saying is, at the very least, beforehand, because of how powerful they are,
they
like it's
they terrible.
They're intimidating. Not great, no. But what I'm saying is like no storyline since Karrion has been up has worked, and it'd be different if it's like trash storyline after trash storyline. But he's a fan favorite of Triple H. If Triple H can't figure it out for him, I don't know what else is left.
I don't know. I think I just saw something from that last promo before WrestleMania with Karrion Kross was going crazy in that promo. I saw something in Karrion Kross with that promo, and I think they could really do something with how he can speak on the mic. And I think Triple H. I think Karrion Kross reminds Triple H of himself a little bit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was. Cliff, I was just about to say that. I think Triple H, Karrion Kross, kind of reminds him of what he had. Listen, Triple H is so relatable because he was everything on the spectrum, y'all. He was a jobber, a mid-carder, high-level mid-carder, a lackey. You know what I'm saying? He got squashed at WrestleMania in 30 seconds by Ultimate Warrior. You know what I'm saying? Top of the card, Grizzle vet. Nobody knows the business like Triple H. You know what I'm saying? He sees Karrion Kross in there, but Triple H at one point had to become like a lackey and start developing like a comedic, lose the accent. And I ain't saying Karrion Kross might have to just I ain't saying start getting goofy, but you got to make us like you, bro. And it's like, bro, I feel bad every time you come out, bro, because the crowd just shut up.
maybe turn him face. Do something. I think he could be a useful figure. He could be a main mid carder to a main eventer in due time. I think he can.
You got to turn on face against Dominic Mysterio. That's the only person that's gonna get him the heat that he can.
Yeah. You're right.
That boy deafening when it ain't pumped in.
People he told us that. I listen, man. Nothing like I don't want him ever to turn face, bro. It's like you're gonna fuck everything up.
Yeah, like he can't. Like the moment he picks the microphone up, them boos raining down, man.
Right. Let's go on to the next match, which is LA Knight, who defeats AJ Styles in a great match. And I kept on telling people, LA Knight, everybody saying he's not that good in ring. He keep on showing people that he can wrestle. He can wrestle.
Who said it was you? That was your pick for match of the night.
Yeah,
that was pick match of the night.
Lose Stradamus on that one. I fucked that one up.
It was still a good match.
Still a good match, but it didn't outbang that Logan Paul and come on.
Yeah. Oh no.
So we'll talk about that next. But yeah, good match. Good match.
I will say this because I know I was dissing LA Knight in-ring skill set, right? I think his in-ring skill set is very dated. It's like somebody from the 90s. I think his in-ring, how he moves in ring is like that. But like he showed me a little bit more on Sunday. Like he showed me a little bit more on Sunday, which was impressive. And I was thinking about our conversation from Saturday. And I'm like, he's another future champion, future world champion in the wings.
The crowd was going crazy for him.
That's why
walking into the stadium, walking through like, yeah, and then people like, yeah, like just go.
Man, that's all we was at service. That's all we heard all night. Yeah,
right. Yeah,
all night.
Yeah.
And great match. I thought AJ was gonna win, man.
Why everybody don't like LA Knight finisher? I think it's dope to me.
It looked like a setup move.
Yeah, too.
I think it's dope.
Atomic drop.
Yeah, like you said, he looked old. My wife said that. He said he old with a young man body.
They both were old though.
AJ, AJ up there. Hey, so I'm hearing he's winding down. AJ's like, he won't be wrestling for another year. You know what I'm saying? So AJ winding down, probably just about to work with some people, put them over.
I want to see AJ versus Cody.
Seeing AJ live up close, that the way he's huge. No dig.
Yeah.
Like, he is. I seen him that size. Seeing him a few years ago live, it's two different people, man.
Listen, them roids.
I want to see AJ versus Cody before he is over with him.
You about to see that? You about to see that? Then it's gonna be AJ and Tony Khan because Tony Khan about to do him away, and AJ about to get his last little payday.
25 million.
AJ gonna get his last. Listen, bro, that's the wrestlers' retirement fund. Like, all right,
wrestlers' retirement plan.
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna hit AEW for 2 years and make $8 million a year, and I'm done. $8 million a year for 20 dates. I bet. You know what I'm saying?
So, I need that 401k plan.
Right. It's like,
right. So what y'all think about that? What y'all think about the match? Great. If you had to rate it in star. If you had to rate it in stars, what would you give it?
I'm gonna give it. So okay, well, with the Drew and the Seth match, that's 5 stars for me.
That was a 5-star match.
Yep. 5-star. This match, I'm gonna give 3 stars.
I would give
3.5.
I would get. Yeah, I was gonna say I'll give it 3.5 because I was shocked about how LA moved in the ring after this Sunday.
They build up was dope, but they had the most. They had they build up like they was at the media scrum together scrapping.
I wish it was some blood
they was
involved.
Really, huh?
Wish it was some blood involved.
I think this match would have been better on night 1, and then Jimmy and Jay would have been better right here in this spot.
Again, both matches needed blood still.
Yeah, you're right.
or at least the daddy showing up.
Brandon said it was 2.5.
He said this match
Three
was
don't like nothing. Like
right. Exactly. Let's go on to the next match, which was I predicted to be match of the night, but I was wrong. Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens and Randy Orton for the WWE US Championship, and my prediction came true. Logan Paul retains with a crazy ass Montez Ford type frog splash at the end.
Rob Van Dam too, shit.
Rob Van Dam too. Once again, Logan Paul proves that he can do it in ring, all types of levels, all types of ways. That motherfucking buckshot lariat, double lariat was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a good match, man. You expect it was a good match. You had Randy Orton and Kevin Owens involved also. So, what y'all guys think about that match?
Ooh, I'll go last, man.
Great match. Another 5-star banger to me. Logan Paul can sell his ass off, dog. He looked like he getting his ass beat every match. You know what I'm saying? Like he looked like he belonged. And you in there with Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, and you don't look out of place.
Right.
Like I know y'all be like, ooh, hey, AEW. Like they be like, oh, we got MJF. Bro, they got Logan Paul.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like y'all don't have no young dude on that roster that even compares to what he got going on right there at all, bro.
Right, you're right.
He did a swanton, rolled and did a mini frog splash.
Yeah,
that was
right.
that,
was
man.
crazy.
Like, dog, he looks like he been doing this shit his whole life.
Yes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, he one of my favorites. Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, bro. I'm with him winning the Royal Rumble one day and main event WrestleMania, bro. I listen, I'm on Team Paul, bro.
Right.
Looked the part. They protected Randy good too. You know Randy ain't moving too good in that ring nowadays.
That's why I wanted to wait.
Yeah, they gave Randy some good spots in there. They gave Randy some good spots and made it look believable, and they gave him that, you know what I'm saying? And Kevin Owens, man, definitely, I want to see Kevin Owens turn heel again.
Definitely, because I think, the
FaceTime is over, bro. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. But match was 5-star, man. 5-star match, banger of the night. Outside of the main event, of course, but Logan Paul belongs.
For sure. Like when you get to that space where they love to hate you, that's when you do it. Like the crowd booed Logan heavily, but they loved all and every bit of the action that was going on inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? Like that dude can go with the best of them. The again, 5-star. I completely agree. I think Randy still slightly brought the quality of the match down. Like, and I think he needs to get into that space to start his swan song because he can't still do it in the ring like he used to.
Yeah.
Like he can still tell a good story from a selling capacity, but even with like Randy, like 30 pounds heavier than he normally is too.
Yeah, Randy is
Like,
you think he's too big to move around like he used to? Because
him and The Rock 30 pounds heavier than what they normally are.
No, they said Rock lost some weight before.
Rock 285.
Yeah, Rock was huge.
He's still big. He's
like
still
when you see him,
like the ropes was like this, like
when he was tying up with Cody, man, bro,
like they too big. Pause, like it's, and I think that's like it's not like he's a super fast guy anyway, but it's limiting.
I still thought The Rock moved around good though. You know,
I think Rock moved great.
Yeah.
I
think The Rock, his weight fits him. Randy,
it's huge, but I think he trying to protect the back.
No Diddy.
You know what I'm saying? No Diddy.
Yeah,
you know, but he moving. He moving old. He looked good, but
he moving old.
He moving.
He got that back. That back injury fucked him up.
That's what I'm saying. He probably put a little bit more muscle on, and to cushion the back a little bit more, because you're taking some bumps, and
I didn't think he was terrible. It's just he's limited on doing shit, and he protects himself more.
I think they protected him well in the match. I think they really made it that he was really effective in that match. Like the spot where he tried to do the pop-up power bomb and he reversed it into the RKO, like he looked at Swift right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay.
Right. But that was like he did that happen maybe like twice in the course of that match. You dig what I'm saying? Logan and KO carried that match. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like
definitely.
And I understand again because of where he is from a health side of things, but like and I think it's me looking at it as a fan of what Randy was, this 240, this 240-pound, Viper that moved a bit better than what he is, and he's 45 pounds heavier.
Doing them drop kicks, the perfect drop kicks,
He ain't doing no drop kicks no more.
Oh no, hell no.
That's over.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? That's over. But it definitely.
Well, I thought
he went from having the sweetest drop kick in the game.
Perfect placement, man.
That boy had. He ain't getting up on 2 feet no more.
Hey, speaking of feet, that motherfucking Logan Paul, Randy Orton kicked that motherfucking what did that do?
He kicked it down. Hey, teasing the punt.
We cried. He kicked ball so hard. Like,
hey, they say he 300 kicked that dude.
Hey, he did, bro. He was like,
he didn't notice him.
Hey, and that RKO hit a little flat on that table. He bopped the old boy forehead on that boy.
Yeah, he did.
That just was crazy.
But him teasing that punt, him teasing the punt.
Yeah,
I feel like that punt coming back for this next heel run, this last.
He's gonna have to do it soon.
Oh, wait, when Cody come to whatever, if he go there, listen, him and Cody gonna have a feud.
You got you.
Now you talk about long-term storytelling.
Yeah, because he was in the ring at the end of the night.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna do it right there. And I was like, oh shit, he's about to do it.
Right. Another layer, another story.
Right. Yeah. So that punt coming back, bro. And Randy about to be psychotic this next year.
So let's move on to the next match. My low-key banger, the low-key banger match of the day.
Banger.
Io Sky versus
Banger.
Banger. What a fucking match. Io Sky was doing moves that I didn't expect her to do. Like when she reversed out that Bailey finishing move, I forgot what they call it, the rose plant. I'm like, how did she flip out that jump?
She gotta go back to the Bailey to belly. That rose plant ain't it.
Yeah, but the rose plant like the BFT. I like it.
Hey, Cliff on the show like it's the most mediocre shit today. I already come back. He's weak.
The rose plant, it was Bailey indie move back in the day. But what y'all think about this match, man? I thought it was a great match, man. Bailey comes out the winner of the new women's championship on SmackDown. I think she deserved that championship, but she deserved that WrestleMania victory. What y'all think about that match?
Great match.
Low key, my favorite match of the night because I expected nothing, and I'm not a Bailey fan, and she put in work on Sunday. And Io, real quick, Cliff, that her music live. Io music live?
Io. Oh yeah. Io. I thought you were talking about Bailey's new music.
Live. Yeah, it was crazy.
I thought you were talking about Bailey music. Bailey music.
Io shit the hardest. Yeah, we heard at SummerSlam. Live.
Io go hard. No diddy, like go hard.
I like that shit. That boom, boom, boom. That shit dope.
Yo.
But she ain't get no reaction though. That's the only thing when she came out.
I don't the Philly. I don't think the Philly crowd knows him. Like you got to remember, like we got our favorites and we stick with that.
Right.
If we don't know you, we boo you. And then like again, if you listen to like some of the matches, depending on what, like literally everybody loves Seth, but halfway during that match, they was cheering Drew.
Seth match, Seth interest was sucked. I know that was a Philadelphia thing.
Somebody,
like the Mummers is a Philly thing, though, Cliff.
Yeah, that's what I said. I know it's a Philly. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, like the crowd went crazy because of the Mummers thing, right? Like, he had a like knowing the culture of Philadelphia and what the Mummers mean to the city. Him coming out dressed like one, and then everybody doing the music just was like it was.
Yeah, she was long. I was like, what?
It was long,
right? I told y'all, look, they get them they interested the next day, and that's what you choose to do, Seth. Motherfucker came out dressed like an owl and shit. I'm like, right? I don't get Seth, bro. Like, really hope they change the direction he coming in after. You know what I'm saying? Raw and shit. So I want to see.
I want to go back to the SR in the same outfit, like an actual wrestler. Like, that's so some flame new age wrestling type shit.
The match. Hold on, real quick. The match was great. I just think that you just leave Bailey with nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but that's exactly. You got to get these women up from NXT and throw some.
Tiffany Stratton.
Everybody, that's that's our favorite, man.
Jade Cargill. She got all type of Charlotte Flair coming back soon. So
I think too much of the talent, the women talent, is on SmackDown though.
They got everybody. All young people.
The draft's on 26, so we'll see how they're gonna mix it up. You know. Next is the main event: Cody Rhodes versus Roman Reigns.
6-star.
Cody Rhodes wins the WWE Undisputed Championship with the Avengers' help. Well, I think he ain't really helped. They just, intervened. But he had appearances of John Cena, The Undertaker, and Seth Rollins helping out Cody Rhodes for the victory, man. People don't like the slow, methodical build of Roman Reigns, but when done right, which is done right most of the time, besides that Jey Uso match, when done right, it's always end up being classy because that like I said the other day, that crescendo at the end of the match, man.
Yeah. They bring it all together.
It brings it all together. That story been told, man. I love Roman Reigns matches, man. So I thought it was a great match, man. Cody pulls it out, man, and the end of the match, I was telling Oob before the show started. Samantha Irvin finished the tie of the whole match, man. The emotion of everything. The girl was damn near crying, introducing Cody as the winner.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. Michael Cole was almost shedding tears and shit. It was crazy. Like wow. That goes to tell you that storylines and emotion can take a wrestling match everywhere. What y'all think about this match, man? I thought it was like Kaka said, a 6-7-star match. What y'all think about this match? I love
it. We jumped back and forth between 3 eras during that match. And the emotion, the spectacle, like it just put it was a culmination of the entire weekend.
Yeah.
Like I was exhausted after watching that match live on Sunday night, man. Like I completely fanboyed out.
Definitely.
All right, I mean,
it was two different matches.
Would you say, ooh?
It was dope because it was two different matches because they had a one-on-one match at first.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They had a one-on-one match. They was just going mano y mano. You know what I'm saying? Then the shit broke loose. And when somebody put the page of the day, broke down that symbolism, and Sellers did too, about Seth Rollins coming in the Shield outfit and taking that chair shot, how Roman saw it fit to get revenge than to put Cody away. You know what I'm saying?
Long-term
storytelling, man. And,
right.
and Steph saying, I'll be your shield. Like, they really mapped that shit out. But this is the only thing about it, man. It makes Seth really looks like second, third fiddle. But we'll get to that. But the match was great, man. Cody, I'm tired of Cody already.
How?
I'm tired of Cody. I'm tired of Cody already, dog. And what's about to happen is, dog, like they showed footage of Roman hugging Paul Heyman at the top of the ramp.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Roman is a sympathetic figure now. You know?
Oh yeah.
They gonna love Roman when Roman come back.
I got you. My bad.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, you put him in that Stone Cold type of space coming back, where it's like he not viewed as a heel no more. He's this badass stack and crush and leave type face, like 1000%, man. Because no matter what, you can say whatever you want about his championship reign. It started during COVID. Crowds were limited, stuff like that. Like, he has carried this company. He's carried the company
into the biggest money-making era ever. Like, they selling out TV consecutively. They're getting $1 billion TV streaming deals. That's on Roman Reigns' watch. Cody is a good conduit to that because he's like you said earlier, he's a super baby face. Cody is a super, I'm a kiss your baby. You know what I'm saying? I'll show to your wedding. You know what I'm saying? B. My boy B3 is getting married this October. Invite Cody. Cody gonna come.
Oh, congrats.
Sure, dude, I'll be there.
Congrats, 3.
You know what I'm saying?
About to join the club.
Oh, right. Man. You joined the old man club.
Right. So I think it was a passing of the torch. Triple H really wanted, like, okay, this is my era. I'm coming to the era with Damian Priest and Cody Rhodes. So it would have been nuclear.
Yeah, if that's Stone Cold.
If that was Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I was talking to Shakira about that.
I think they're saving it though. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. I was like,
she's crying.
They would have needed another heel though, and I don't know who you could have brought in as another heel for Stone Cold to come out.
You could have probably had. Damn, I don't know who was helping Roman. Nobody was really helping Roman outside the bloodline. It was just
The Rock.
Roman, The Rock. Like, no, I think you have to just omit the Undertaker and bring in Stone Cold.
Okay.
No Undertaker and just Stone Cold. You know what I'm saying? Stun The Rock one last time. Rock threw a little. It won't be exaggerated like it used to be, but it'd be, you know what I'm saying? A little something. And
you just said something that make a lot of sense, right? You said it's a passing of the torch. You kind of that group, the minus The Rock with like Cena, Undertaker, whatever. All right, guys, we don't need you. This is new era. This is for today, and we got Solo. We got all these other guys with Damian Priest with Cody at the top of that. You firmly place Cody forever, no matter how anybody feels about him, as the baby face that you want representing your company, just from a looks capacity.
Yeah, he fit. Listen, my wife adores.
Perfect word. Say it again.
She adores Cody, bro.
Exactly.
She adores Cody.
Exactly.
Bro. So what he do, it work. My wife is in love with The Rock. You know what I'm saying? She love Roman Reigns. Like she love the Uso. You know why? But she adores Cody because Cody got a way of being this heroic, sympathetic figure. I just think we're about to turn on him again.
Democrat version of Homelander.
Yeah, bro. So good win on Cody, bro. Very emotional. He held the title in front of his mom. Rock has given us some of the best shit, and really, Cody's story ain't finished because he got to face the final boss. Rock submitting that final boss moniker, bro, has just been brilliant, man.
That music,
brilliant.
His new music, man.
Yeah. Final boss engaged. It's like
oh,
bro, this shit is fun again, dog. Like I'm excited, bro. I'm talking about it on a Tuesday night.
Like, Cliff, think about this, right? How do y'all feel as like wrestling fans right now? Like, I feel I'm like completely energized around just like watching the product.
Yeah.
And this is the other thing too. I'm even willing to watch AEW a bit more to see how they even respond, if at all.
Same here. So I think they try to catch some of that windfall. You know what I'm saying? I think they try to catch back when I got super back into it. Cliff called me one day, hey, Razor Ramon on TV. Got right back into it. You know what I'm saying? But then when I got back into it that time, during the Monday Night Wars, I was looking for any wrestling on TV any day I could find it. You know what I'm saying? USWA,
right?
Smoky Mountain Wrestling, and then we discovered ECW. You know what I'm saying? So
we used to rent WWE tapes over wrestling tapes, man.
All of in order. You know what I'm saying? WrestleMania 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, SummerSlam, all them back up. You know what I'm saying? Now you can just YouTube the shit. But yeah, man, it's an exciting time to be a wrestling fan. Like I said, bro, I might just still go to SmackDown Friday. Like I'm willing to drive to Cleveland for SummerSlam. I'll go to SummerSlam again this year in Cleveland.
Well, answer this question, Cody. Do you think WWE can sell Cody beating Gunther or Drew McIntyre? Cody need to stay away from Gunther right now because I think if Gunther goes for a title, it needs to be that world title, not the undisputed title, so he could actually win that title. I would not want to see Cody versus Gunther right now. He could beat Drew McIntyre right now. But Drew needs to stay away from Cody too, because either him or Gunther needs to win that other world title.
Right.
Right now, Cody needs that title, the undisputed title, for a minute.
I think Gunther is going back to SmackDown away from Cody. I think they'll keep him away for a while. He's going away from Cody.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I think that's their money match next year. You know, so I think Mr. Transitional Champ Damian Priest will have to come up off that belt somehow, some way.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And to answer your question you asked earlier about these long title reigns before we get up out of here, Bryant, I want to say the main, like somebody has Cody stature. Cody definitely gonna have it for a year, but somebody like Damian Priest, he's gonna be cashed in on. He's the type of person to get cashed in on.
Yeah,
Drew McIntyre might win Money in the Bank and just recash in for that bitch, bro.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, like, you know what I'm saying? He get your ass right back. So I think that's how Drew gets it back.
That's a good story right there.
I think how Drew getting that bitch back. Like, hey, bro. Because I think where's Money to Make at? Paris, France?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Salute, ça va très bien.
Man, shut the fuck up.
I got one more question for you guys before we get out of here.
Go ahead.
Just because I'm a very visual person. Cody don't look right with that belt. It's too big.
No,
He don't. Exactly. He look awkward.
He needs
Roman's belt. We need the wing belt.
He needs the rock belt.
Yeah, because I think about it, right? Like Roman, Brock, Lashley, Big E. These are all huge, larger guys, pause, no diddy, that have been carrying this belt for the last 5, 6, 7 years. It ain't been nobody of his size. That belt is way too big, man.
Way too
big.
I can see him changing it. After Cody, probably do after the draft.
Cody weighs a size 28. No diddy, man.
Right. Hey,
even grown man's 30.
I can see him changing that, and I can see them tag team titles being updated too.
Them belts
on SmackDown.
Man, they need to update those belts, man. That's crazy how they treat the tag team titles, man.
It must be changed now.
But man, I'm glad Cody finished the story, man. Samantha Irvin put a bow tie around that bitch, man. I'm like, man, she almost had me in tears. I'm like, why is she crying? What?
Yeah, no, she dope.
She said she doesn't know the outcome of any matches.
Yeah, she's the MVP. She was the MVP of the whole.
I think that's best. Yeah, no, I'm with you, Cliff. Yeah. Like, I think that's best because she don't know, so it's like you watch in real time. So like she's getting the whole fan experience like all of us are.
Right. So
what y'all think about all the baby faces coming down the ring and putting Cody on their shoulders and stuff, and
old school 1980s. Yep. We grew up on that. Come on, man. That's it.
When Sting won the world championship.
Yeah, Sting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask, did y'all think it was too much at the end of the match, or?
I think it's a perfect bow tie on the rest of the night.
If they could have had,
Logan Paul did cry. They did, yeah. They showed a video of Logan Paul crying when he went through.
If they could have had Dustin Rhodes,
yeah, man.
Somehow like that. The only thing, like the AWA people signed 2-year contracts. Okay, 2-year contracts that end in January.
2-year deals, exactly.
2-year deals that end in January. Don't do them 4-year, 5-year deals. Y'all like Dustin should have been here. Dustin should have been a part of this. He gonna be down the line. He should have been part of the storyline right here.
Yeah, he was there, but he just
he was there. Like you could. I bet you he was up in that skybox, but everybody was coming out like, God damn it! I should like him coming out to save somebody. Man,
yeah, that'll really set that off.
Right. But I gotta get to bed, fellas. I gotta get up in the morning.
Yep. That was the end. That was the end of Mania. Shit, man. Been on here for an hour 26 minutes. So I think it's time to bid everybody adieu, as Kenny Omega would say. Y'all got any last words for the people in the group?
Cliff, I'm sorry. I mean to interrupt. I appreciate being on, man. I had so much fun these last couple of days. Looking forward to Prez being on here next week. Let's keep this energy going, man.
Let's go. I love it, man. I love the 3-man weave. Thanks for coming on the show, brother. Thanks for that energy. I know you had a hell of a time at WrestleMania. Like I said, I will go to Cleveland for SummerSlam.
Hey, let's figure it out, fellas.
Yeah, man. Like, I think we should do something, y'all. Shit.
Yeah. But man, we definitely gonna invite you back on, Bryant, man. Enjoyed you on the show, man. Prestige will be on here this Sunday coming up. That'll be the end of the show, people. Like I say, every week, same hot time, same hot channel. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Share the page for us. Share it to another wrestling fan. Spread the love for us. But besides that, man, we'll bid y'all adieu, and we'll see y'all Sunday coming up at 10 o'clock.
Absolutely.
Peace. I forgot I had to go to the end. Hold on 1 second, y'all. We see y'all Sunday, 10 o'clock in the morning, early. Peace.
Yo.
Let's get it.